Sun News, online, on the go. Visit sunnewsnetwork.ca for the unedited, uncut, unfiltered hard news and straight talk you need 24/7.
Alleged eco-terrorist Paul Watson is on the run, and right now he's also being sued. A former member of the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society is suing the organization and Paul Watson. He claims after he sunk a Japanese whaling vessel in 2010, Watson and the society hung him out to dry. Jill Bennett tracking the story live from Vancouver. So help us understand what led to this legal fight.
Yeah, so Karen, this was a fight between Pete Bethune and the Sea Shepherd Society, and Pete Bethune had worked with the society, worked alongside Paul Watson for quite a long time, and it was that clash with Japanese whaling vessels that led to the sinking of one of the society's boats. Now, Bethune claims that the society had written in a contract that members weren't responsible should one of the ships go down or if the society had damage like that. However, they went after him and he claimed that he was owed about $500,000. Now keep in mind, Pete Bethune also spent 5 months in a Japanese jail cell for his part in this. So the court case played out a little bit yesterday in Maryland. It's a reserve decision, so we won't know for a month or two who owes whom money or if there is even any money owed in this case. But interesting to talk to Pete Bethune about this because along with this court case, we're also learning a bit more about his relationship with the Sea Shepherd Society, some of the tactics that they use, and now there's this ongoing fight between Pete Bethune and Paul Watson, with Paul Watson over the years making claims that in that testimony that led to Pete Bethune going to jail in Japan, Paul Watson claims it's that testimony that led to the warrant from Japan, which is now why he's gone into hiding. Are you able to elaborate any more, Jill, on what kind of information he's giving us about the organization, I guess about the tactics that they're using? Well, I asked him a bit more about where he thinks Paul Watson might be. He hasn't worked with Sea Shepherd for a few years. Pete Bethune's gone on and actually started up his own similar organization, still very much fighting people who are involved in whaling and shark finning and such. But I wanted to get some insight as to, because he was quite close with Paul Watson, a couple of interesting observations he had was that 24-hour window when Paul Watson decided to leave Germany. He's saying he probably went one of two ways. He's either still holed up in a house somewhere in Italy or France waiting to see how this all plays out, or he would have gone straight to somewhere like the Netherlands and had help on the outside, had somebody who had a boat, some vessel large enough. He thinks he'll likely try and make it to the United States, coming to New York City or somewhere on the East Coast, and hoping that the United States then stands up for him and doesn't agree with Japan or doesn't bow to the demands made by Japan to send him back to that country. Fascinating. All right, Jill Bennett live in Vancouver. Jill, thanks for that. You're welcome.